Good day, everyone. As we promised, we are coming back on the air because we have more news to bring you with the latest on Wednesday's deadly school shooting in Parkland, Florida. We're going to go to this press conference right now being headed up by the Broward County Sheriff's Department.
Make contact with the suspect. Spelling of my name is M-I-C-H-A-E-L, last name L-E-O-N-A-R-D. City of Coconut Creek. It's a neighboring city right next to Coral Springs, Parkland. Just to give you a little insight as to what happened in my day, is that I was at the police department headquarters in Coconut Creek when the call came out. I decided to come over and help in any way that I could. When I arrived to the area, there was a heavy presence of officers, emergency personnel, and I decided to expand my search for this individual that was still on the loose. We'd been given information via the radio as to what he had been wearing. This information was provided through the radio dispatch. I decided to travel in some of the residential areas located near the school. And as I traveled down one of the back roads, it's a heavily residential area, I happened to come across, it was just myself. There was not a lot of people out, a couple people walking their dogs in the area. As I continued down this roadway, I discovered an individual walking on the sidewalk that was wearing the clothing description that had been given over the radio. He looked like a typical high school student, and for a quick moment, I thought, could this be the person? Is this who I need to stop? Training kicked in. I pulled my vehicle over immediately, engaged the suspect. He complied with my commands and was taken into custody without any issues.
Do you have his weapon with him?
I can't comment on that. This investigation is still ongoing. I'd just like to take this time right now to express my gratitude for my brothers and sisters in law enforcement, emergency services that have put all their heart and soul into this. This is what we train for. We hope this never happens. But I just want to thank them. I want to thank them for all their services and everything that they do. And my condolences to the family that have loved ones that have been lost. Thank you for your time.
Hi, my name is Frank Babinec. Last name spelled B-A-B-I-N-E-C. I'm the fire chief for the Coral Springs Parkland Fire Department. Before I start off with how this went for us yesterday, I'd like to tell all the residents of Parkland and Coral Springs that from all the men and women of our department that we are very sorry for what they're going through. Our firefighters share in their grief. They feel for them. They feel with them. We are part of the community, and we are here to protect them during the event, and we will be here to protect them after the event. Yesterday, just before 2:30 p.m., we received a call for a possible active shooter event at Stoneman Douglas High School. As we started our response, we really weren't sure if this was a real event or not. We get calls like this once in a while, and they turn out to be non-real calls, which is a good thing. But as we began to respond, we got more and more information that made this more and more real for us. Myself, along with several other chief officers and fire personnel, were responding to the scene. As we got to the scene, we had to set up an appropriate command post and triage area to deal with the amount of possible patients that we were going to have. As we approached the scene and got set up, we got some information that there may be patients on the west side of the building. So I went around to investigate that, where we did locate one victim and removed them from that area, and I returned to the command post. I can tell you that all the first responders train for events like this. We hope we never have to use it. We hope we never have to use that training. This is a horrible event. But I'm very, very proud of all of the firefighter paramedics, all the first responders, the ER folks, everybody that treated these patients did it with such a high level of professionalism and readiness that I cannot say enough about. I want to thank you guys for allowing this opportunity, and our firefighters can never, our first responders can never unsee what they saw yesterday. So we will work with them to make sure they get the resources they need to get through this as part of the community. Thank you.